Right, okay, thank you for joining the Average Golfer out here at Callaway Golf Club in absolute glorious sunshine. I'll take my glove off for a second, I'm about to hit the ball very, very shortly. I've been testing here all week, and have you ever heard someone from the UK complain it's too hot at 10 o'clock in the morning as well? Anyway, what are we here for? Well, this video is all about the Epic Flash Hybrid. Let's take the cover off. It deserves to be out of its cover. In my eyes, it's one of the best looking hybrids that's ever hit the market. Here's some images, see what you think. I mean, one of the things that appeals to some and not to others is on the crown, this sort of this imprinted carbon crown that we've seen on all of the drivers, the Epic drivers in recent years. I really like the way it looks, but what I like about it is its sleekness at address as well. This is fairly shallow. I think the Callaway themselves have said it sits between the Big Bertha and the Apex in terms of their hybrid range, and I would say it does in terms of profile as well. But for me, it's bang on. The Apex was a little bit too small, the Big Bertha a little bit on the bulky side. This sits absolutely perfect. It shallows off on the back end, and whether you like the underneath or not, it doesn't really make a great deal of difference because you don't see a great deal of that. But anyway, it looks superb. I've got a 4 hybrid, 21 degrees, but it's adjustable. It's adjustable 2 degrees up, and perhaps is it 2 degrees down, I'm not 100% sure. Should know that. But the point is, it's a quality product, it's coming in at a quality premium price. What's packed into it? As you see from the images that are thrown up there, I never like to go too much into detail because, let's be honest, every manufacturer will sell a similar story. It's about ball speed and it's about forgiveness. How each company achieves that differs slightly, but ultimately it's all about what happens when you get out here on the golf course, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get some real, proper feedback from situations that you find yourself out there on the golf course, and then we'll come back here and I'll give you my overall assessment of this Epic Flash Hybrid. It's unreal ball flight, there's so much power in that. I mean, that's gone. It's left a fairway, I don't know if you can see that, and it's still rolling, still rolling, still rolling. We're a bit downwind, so it's an absolute perfect weapon for this type of golf course right now. If you can get that ball flight as first strike, this thing has literally come out of the wrapper. You'll see some other balls in the fairway. That's I've hit 5 iron off this tee as well for a different video on the Epic Flash irons. But that was unreal in terms of how that felt out the face. It's just, that's got some power packed into that. I'm saying no more because literally, let's find another tee position. That's a great start though. This thing goes for miles, absolute miles. I leaked it out a bit down the right, but in terms of picking it up again, you'll see if you've watched both videos of the Flash irons and the hybrid today. I've teed off and hit from some similar positions. I've just hit 7 iron in the Flash irons again from that position. But unreal how it picks the ball up again off a very, very tight lie. Incredible ball flight. We're slightly down breeze, and it'll be interesting to see, like I said, when I switch this around and we're going the opposite way. But that has absolutely travelled for miles. And don't forget, this is a 21 degree 4 hybrid. Right, so perfect scenario for a hybrid. I think most people, one of the main reasons they'll put hybrid in the bag, amongst other things, is to play it from a little bit of a lie in the rough. And this isn't particularly heavy, don't get me wrong, but we're going to play you can probably just see the 200-yard marker. We're into the breeze. This is a perfect shot to try and see what I can do, at least with this Epic Flash. Well, if anything, that's absolutely flew, and I think it's too big. It's bulleted out the rough. I mean, the ball flight was a little bit lower, and again, perhaps coming out that rough again, just killed that ball flight. Just like I said, just didn't pick it up quite as high as they have done on previous shots. but we'll go and see where that one's finished up. Now, I've put the camera position where it is because flag was playing probably about 198, I think I had it at. We probably carried that, and don't forget that's into the wind. That's got to have, well, we've run out there about 240. It's a powerful hybrid, this thing, and something you'd have to get used to in terms of that yardage. I came out off that face like an absolute bullet, I tell you. Now, anyone who plays Conway Golf Club will tell you the same. Holes 16 and 17 are a very, very tight finish to your round. And in a position like this, what I like, I don't know about you, but I like a bit of a go-to club. Something that I've got confidence with. And I would normally choose something like a 3-wood, I'm liking the mini driver right now, or perhaps even a long iron. But a hybrid would certainly, this is where this epic flash hybrid for me, the carries, the distances that I'm achieving, I see it as a club that I can play from the tee, and a bit of a go-to club, maybe. Let's see how we get on 16. So you want to be ideally left of centre. Well, I certainly do, any left of centre, and it cambers from left to right. Left you're dead, right you're dead. You have a lot of options, does it? Sits beautiful behind the ball, the epic hybrid. It really does. Oh wow, that's the best strike of it today. Wow. Now again, it's been difficult in terms of ball flight. We're either into the sun or against it, and I'm afraid you mightn't pick that one up, and I'm certainly be in the shadow right now. I don't know whether you can tell from sound, but it was absolute pure out the middle. I've got to say, I mean, I'm loving this right now. It's first few shots, I'm not swinging the club that great today. That was probably the best ball contact I've had, club on ball. But I have to say, on every occasion, it's done a job for me. We're into the breeze here, and again, I would suggest that's done a fair bit of travel. Right, as you know, I'm always keen on some feedback, and what I want to know from you is, are you gaming a hybrid? And if you are, which one have you got in the bag? How do you find it? And where do you use it, I suppose, as well? I mean, how reliant are you on a hybrid nowadays? Because it tends to be, for an average golfer, it's pretty much a bit of a go-to club, I think. Well, I nearly cursed myself by starting a commentary before I hit the ball, but I thought I'll just wait and see how this goes. And believe me, what I was going to say, if I find the fairway on 17, this might well go in the bag, because this, again, I mentioned on 16, well, 17 is even tighter. It's a real card wrecker. Aim down the left-hand side, hopefully for a bit of cut. It cut a little bit, but it basically stayed down that left-hand side. Again, it's got a decent bit of distance on it. I would imagine that's, again, 220. The interesting thing for me is this. 21 degrees, the hybrid that I've got, the 4, it goes up to a 6 hybrid. And I think the 6 hybrid, 5 and 6 hybrid, if you're struggling with your long irons, 4, 5 and 6 in this are going to be a real big help to you. Because like I said, they've got a lot of power right across the club face, some unbelievable distances. And for me, it's similarities to what I said about the Mini 1 driver in terms of control off the tee. If I've got a go-to club that I can get sort of 220 out of, shorter shaft, small head there, bit of control over it, then it's something that inspires confidence, and that's the big deal for me. It's that control that you've got with these type of clubs, but then being able to achieve those kind of distances as well. And that's obviously all relative to what we all hit and play. But for me, that sits bang on. If I'm stood on 17 team, we've done it on 16, we've found 2 fairways, then that's good enough for me. It's just, I've been stuck for words on a hybrid, because how do you keep putting like so many positives towards one club? But it literally does do, at the minute, the only thing I'd say, it's hard to hit a bad one with it. Right, so round over, and I've just got to summarise on this epic flash, and I'm going to make this very, very brief indeed. It's a beast, it's a monster, it's a powerhouse of a hybrid. I can't say no more than that, really. Very difficult to pick fault. Go out and try it yourself is the simplest thing I could say. Incredibly fast ball speeds right across the club face, and great ball flight. Ticks every single box. Price down to you as always. Right, I'm going to make it that brief. It is as simple as that, I'm afraid. You've seen what happened out there on the course. We don't need dry ball data, we need nothing more. You've seen what happened, you've seen how it performed. I can't do any better than that. Anyway, as ever, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit that notifications button, hit the like button, get involved in the comments down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Believe me, the wrapper has just come off.